Michael Biehn is the movie star we left behind. More importantly, Michael Biehn is our future crush from the past. I bet you're wondering, why did we ever forget about him? His first movie role came as an uncredited extra in the 1978 film Grease. Though his role was just as an extra, it helped him get noticed by Hollywood.
Coach, I'm sorry. I should not.
His next film, Coach, saw him in a more prominent role. The film is about a female high school basketball coach who inspires her team, but not in the conventional way. The film catapulted him into teen heartthrob status. The story of Forbidden Love was a moderate success, and the exposure was what Biehn needed as a stepping stone in his career. There was just something about Biehn that made him stand out from the rest of teen idols of the time. And as an added bonus for his gay fans, we got to see him take off his clothes in his first major role. Did you ever see this movie? What are your thoughts on this scene?
Hello. The shower is in the kitchen right there and around your left. I'll get you something to put on.
This scene was probably the driving force behind Michael Biehn becoming a teen heartthrob. Before we continue, we publish videos every Saturday and Sunday. So remember to click like and subscribe. Also, if you enable notifications, you'll be the first to know whenever we post new videos. We also love hearing from you, so please leave a comment. Now back to the video. Every gay teen's dreams came true in the form of Zuma Beach. What's better than an entire film filled with shirtless guys?
Sorry you missed the coronation. Nancy crowned me with a big wet one.
To this day, we're not quite sure what the plot was about, because we were too distracted by the bodies on display. Especially Michael Biehn, who was growing in popularity as a teen idol. He also starred in the TV series The Runaways,
with Michael Biehn,
which aired for 2 seasons between 1978 and 1979. With a new decade approaching, he wanted to take on more mature roles. He played a deranged and violent fan who stalks a celebrity and starts killing off those around her, one by one. Finally, gay fans got to see some homoerotic scenes, something they've longed for. But it turns out the homoerotic undertones were mere queer baiting, and the film itself received largely unfavorable reviews from film critics, though it would later acquire a cult following. In 1983, he starred in The Lords of Discipline, which took a brutally honest look at life in military academies.
What I want are your balls on a plate.
The film received mixed to negative reviews, and it seemed Michael Biehn's popularity was slowly on the decline. The following year, Biehn starred in one of the most successful films in movie history. Biehn's character, Kyle Reese, is sent back in time to protect the mother of the resistance leader from a killer cyborg. The tremendous success of the movie thrusted Biehn back into the spotlight as a true Hollywood leading man. In less than 10 years, he went from twink to hunk. And we almost didn't get to see him as Kyle Reese. The casting director wasn't impressed with his accent during the audition. He was called back for a second audition and got the part. Unfortunately, Kyle Reese only made a cameo in the second movie, released in 1991.
He's the target now. I know. He's all alone. You have to protect him.
I know.
With his popularity on the increase once again with The Terminator, Biehn joined the cast of a highly anticipated sequel. 1986's Aliens was a sequel of the highly successful 1979 film starring Sigourney Weaver.
Right. Outstanding. Now we use a deck of cards.
Today, Aliens is considered to be one of the best science fiction movies ever made, with some critics stating it surpassed the original. But Biehn's luck streak came to an end when his next 3 movies received mixed to negative reviews. Luckily for us, he ended the 80s on a high note by starring in the Oscar-winning 1989 film, The Abyss. He had a roller coaster ride of a career in the 90s and 2000s and never really truly recaptured the fame he had in the early 80s. What are your favorite Michael Biehn moments from the 80s? Do you have a favorite Michael Biehn movie? I bet it's one of his films where he's shirtless. Let us know in the comments.
Don't bother. We've got enough guys without you. But, stick around. You can help the girlies cheer.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to click like and subscribe. Also, check out some of the other videos on this channel.